Good morning and good afternoon to all of you, beautiful world. Today with you is Veronica Seban of Elite Global Leadership Club, a professional networking, public speaking, and public relationships events platform. And today I have invited an eminent guest from Australia. So I would love to invite our guest Samson Selladurai. So on this stage, please present yourself and divulge your secrets with us. Yes, please present yourself.
Yeah. Hi, Veronica. Great to connect with you. And hello, world. Great to connect with everyone. Yeah, I just want to share my journey of how we are using technology to bring a safety revolution in the world. We want to change the face of safety for the next 100 years. Because if you look at the history of civilization in the last 2000 years, so much progress has been made, so much inventions, ideas, new things have started, but very few change has happened to women's safety. Very few progress has been made. We want to leverage the power of technology towards women's safety and make our women and children and men safe and bring a safety revolution to the world.
Wow, thank you so much. It sounds very, very profound. And I think that there is a urge, literal urge of protecting in generally the humanity, but in what way? So in what way are you aiming to do that? Because you are mentioning technology, and what type of technology?
Yeah, so I run a tech company with my brother. We've been doing technology service for last 7 years. But during COVID, a significant shift happened. In the first 11 days of lockdown, 92,000 child abuse case was registered in India alone, in one country. And I know that if registered case was 92,000 in one country, globally, in 10 days, the registered case would actually be around 1 million. So we realized to address this huge problem, we need to use technology as a force for good. Because with technology, there is scalability. There is a lot of education programs and empowerment programs, and that's needed. But the missing piece of the puzzle was technology, where all of the women who use smartphones today, we use it for a variety of reasons, right? But we thought, why don't we make technology a place where people can use it for safety purposes. So we use it for shopping, we use it for banking, we use it for like various things, for messaging with our friends. But why not we use it for safety? And it was this idea that started the journey. So we thought, when a woman is in need, why not we have an option like just saying a voice like, help me, would activate some options in the phone where it will send the live location to the trusted contacts. It will record a photo, it will record an audio. And what if help can just be reached from a click of a button, but through a Bluetooth device that is the size of a keychain. So these were a lot of ideas we started brainstorming. And then we felt, okay, we can't do everything on day one, but we can do step by step. And that's how we started the journey. And as of now, we have finished the phase one. We have close to 6,000 people using the app, and we just want to increase it to 1 million people in the next 12 months.
Wow, thank you so much. It sounds amazing and very, very authentic and relevant, I think, for all the female leaders, for all the ladies who are in the entrepreneurship. Now, so I want to ask you to share with us three primary criteria of safety that the ladies could use in the application. And what is the name of the application?
Yeah, so the name of our application is called I Am Safe. So it's I Am space safe. You can search it on the Play Store and the App Store. It's absolutely free. It's for any woman in any part of the world. You can download and be protected. So the first thing that happens in the app when you download is when you register with the app, the app asks you to pre-add your trusted contacts. So we all have people whom we trust or who we want to come in a time of need. So you have to pre-add them into the app. And then during a time of emergency, when the woman presses the SOS, it sends the alert, the live location to that trusted contacts. And then the app also takes an anonymous photo, and the app takes an anonymous audio as well, a 30-second audio every minute. And so the reason why this is done is so that after the event, for a woman to get justice, it's very important. Data is very important. So all the data that is collected of the photo, the audio, and the live location is stored on a tamper-proof platform like blockchain technology. So with blockchain technology, it cannot be tampered. The data cannot be changed. So, for example, when a woman says she felt threatened or physically assaulted at 8 p.m., you can't change the data to 6 p.m. or 9 p.m. That data cannot be changed, and it can be used in the court of law for women to get help. The use case is very big and very huge. Imagine, countries like Eastern Europe and countries in Africa, countries in Southeast Asia. Women abuse is a big thing. Of course, it's all across the world, but there is some pockets of the world where it's very deep and very huge problem. So we wanted to address it from a technology point of view. The second feature that we have in the app is a very interesting feature called fake call. This is like when a woman is going to let's say a party, or she's going in a cab and the driver is very creepy, or you are just in a meeting, you want to get out of the meeting. All you do is you press the fake call. In 5 seconds you will get a fake call on your ringing on your phone. There will be no one on the other end, but your phone will be ringing. So you can say, hey, excuse me, I've got a call. And then you can get out of uncomfortable situations. So that's a feature. We call it as fake call feature. Then there is another important feature is what we call a track me feature. So similarly, when you go for a 2-hour event, you're going for a walk, or you're going for just with your friends, you can ask someone to just track you for that particular 2-3 hours or 4 hours or any particular time you want to be someone to cover you up for safety purposes. So there is a lot more features, but I'll just pause here for now with explaining the features. Yeah.
Wow, thank you so much. I want also to mention that today the day is so the safety of the woman in generally in different countries around the world. It's not as high as it's supposed to be. For example, in the European countries, like we are safe, we are extremely protected here, the women, yeah, and all the women, especially in the Netherlands, Norway, Denmark, Germany. We are equal to the men's, which is scaring a bit the men's. Yeah, because we do have the same rights, from all point of this, and I think in Australia even more. I am not acknowledged on what level is the safety of the women in Australia. Let's talk a bit about that. So what level has the safety of women in Australia, but as well in India? Let's compare these two countries.
Yeah, so in Australia, I would say Australia is one of the top safest countries in the world. But nevertheless, here there is a big problem of domestic abuse, and I'm sure that's the same with Netherlands and Nordic countries and Germany. See, women abuse happens in various forms. When we say women abuse, it's not just a rape or physical abuse. We are talking about emotional abuse, coercion, coercive control. We are talking about domestic violence. Today I met with a very good friend of mine, and from Adelaide, and she'd been in a domestic violence situation for many years, and she shared her journey of how she came out of it. And she was telling me, Samson, if I had the app at that time in my life, I had I am safe app, she said the entire judgment would be completely different to my favor, because the judge would have the proof of domestic violence and all of that. So coming to your question of how is the situation here in Australia, like most of the safest countries, Australia is much safe from an emergency a danger point of view for women. But there are other challenges, there are domestic violence and other things that happen here. So women's safety is not just a country specific issue, it is a global issue. Women everywhere feel unsafe. 1 in 3 women feel unsafe. 1 in 5 are probably abused at some point of time in their life. So it is a bigger issue. You take countries like India, yes, of course the statistics are more sad. 2 months back, the government of India, I mean, in a major newspaper, there was a news article that said 1.3 million women went missing in the 3 years during COVID, right?
Wow.
And this is just in 3 years we are talking. 1.3 million women went missing, and there was like half or around that was children. And so this was the data that was tabled in the parliament. So we hope that is all that is, but we don't know if the numbers are higher than that. It is a real issue, it is a big issue. So the goal is that IMSAFE will be used by 1 billion women all around the world, and the safety will become a norm. That we will use technology, every cutting edge technology possible, to bring into the app, so women can connect with other women, they can get help from the counselors, the legal experts. We can use technologies like blockchain and cryptography to secure the data and prove that such an incident happened. So we are working on it, and this is our mission to make the world a much more safer place. And down the lane, the idea and hope is that this app will also work towards addressing the sex trafficking and the human trafficking that happens in our world today as well. Yeah.
It's an emergency topic,
Mm.
in my opinion, because using such application, we could help the world, and to avoid the criminality in general in all over the world using such application. But what is bothering me with a very, very deep and emotional question, me personally, is what has causing, in India specifically, that so many women have been missing during COVID, and maybe
Yeah.
also
So
children as well.
yeah, so we really don't know why. That's a question that I have been asking as well. Were they I don't know, were they killed, were they kidnapped, were they hijacked or trafficked, or I don't know. It's very sad. And every time when there is a pandemic, or there is a civil war or a global war, these kind of things just shoot up in a big way. So you look at the Ukraine Russia situation today, there's hundreds and thousands of children missing. We don't know, we will never get to know where and what happened. You look at the issue that happened in US with the fires recently, I think, or 2 weeks back. They said 1,000 kids are missing, so we really don't know. These are very sad things that happen, and we can only hope that as human beings, we come together and unite, the good forces unite, and we just shine the light and make the world a better place. I think that's our duty, and everyone should be supporting that.
Yes, to me personally, so the safety of the women around the world, it's a priority. And I have been collaborating, but also creating properly projects here in the Netherlands for several years. I have had a company as well specialized in project development and project management, where I have created similar non-profit organization which relates totally to your to the purpose of your application. And this non-profit organization till today, so they are helping families, children, women's to get integrated in the society, to you know, like to get
Yeah.
the permission to stay
Wow.
in the country,
Wow.
yes, to go. They are helping also the children to go to school, and they are collaborating, by the way, with all the municipalities in the Netherlands and with the
Wow.
Ministry of Justice. Yeah.
Wow. Wonderful.
So
That's amazing. That's
yes,
amazing. Yeah.
my next question to you is, if is the Ministry of Justice involved, you know, in this project? Because this is critical of the critical importance, you know, that the the state's organs, they have to be involved in a such project. Maybe you could apply for grants, for funds, because there are special budgets for this type of projects, and the government is prioritizing this type of of projects. Like, I am speaking based on my professional experience. And recently, about 2 days ago, I have had also here on the Elite Global Leadership Club stage, a very important expert who is collaborating with governments around the world. And he was mentioning as well and telling us about the reforms in the countries. Yeah, reforms of the infrastructures in general. Is for example, in Africa. Yeah.
Yes.
But in this case, then we could maybe, you know, refer a message to the Ministry of Justice in Australia, where
Yeah.
you are living, and to ask for help, you know, to
Yeah. So
realize
here
a
we
such
have a,
project.
yeah, we have a big help with one of the organization called National Council of Women Australia. They are one of the important women organizations here, and they've been gracious to give all their support. Their national leadership is in support of what we are doing, and that's a great thing. But what we are feeling is that it's been 3 years we've been self-funding it, and we've bootstrapped it to this point, of finishing the product, have 6,000 users. But from now, we just feel we want to get the public to support and sponsor and do it as well. So next month we are doing a crowdfunding. October 16th, we are doing a crowdfunding, and the entire campaign is going on. And the goal is to go back to the public and say, this is an app for the public and it's free app. So we would like the public to support and sponsor it. And, it's like a kindness boomerang, so it's like,
Also, yes, so
yeah.
it's a non-profit organization, what you have set up,
Yes,
right?
it's both not for profit and a company, because we have staff working under us, and we have, like, agreements and all of that. So we do have a company side of things, but we also have a non-profit because we do a lot of events as well. We do a lot of women we do a women marathon, we do webinars, we empower women, we go to schools, we go to colleges, and we talk about women's safety. We go to companies and we bring workplace safety. There is a lot more things, because we want it to be a movement. Like, it can't just be a just one-sided. So we wanted to do a holistic way to support and make this happen. Yeah.
There are charges applicable for someone, for the women to use so the application, or it's total for free?
So the app is it's a free app. I mean, I can send you the link, what's on the Play Store and App Store. It's a completely free app. We do have an app for workplace safety, where when the women feel there is an abuse in the workplace, they can report it. It's like a harassment report tool kind of thing. But that is a paid version, because the employer will pay for it. The staff will not pay. It's free for the staff. So but the free app, the personal app, anyone in any part of the world can download and use it and be safe and protected. Yeah.
Okay, that's amazing, because that is the application, and the fact that it's for free, so it's giving the opportunity to many ladies to
Yeah.
really save their lives.
Yes.
And I would love to invite you to share a message of encouragement and empowerment for all the women around the world who are in danger, or who are seeking for a solution to save their lives.
Yeah, I would just say that courage is a very important word. What we need is courage, because many times we feel fearful that we will be judged for asking for help. But I just want to encourage you, don't feel afraid to ask for help. No, nobody is perfect. I'm not perfect. I need help in many areas of my life. So when I need help, I go and ask. It's like, when we need something, we go and ask. Similarly, when you're in tough situations, just don't be afraid to ask for help. There is help available if you reach out, and if you just take that one step of faith and just cross that line and ask for help and be courageous. You will come out stronger, and the world on the other side of fear is very beautiful. It's very hopeful. And the number two is, don't carry any regrets, or what's the word, like, don't carry any negative things when you come on the other side. Just leave the past behind, and just do good to others, what you would want others do to you. And that's how we bring the kindness boomerang. Like, be kind to someone else, and they pass the kindness, and so you kind of spreading that positive vibes and kindness. I call it a kindness boomerang. So let's make the world a kind place, a place of a love, and a place where we respect and value each other. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. It's a very beautiful message of encouragement. And the most I like the term, the kindness boomerang. So it's yes, it sounds very encouraging and very captive and attractive. I want to make an announcement, because this might be relevant and for you and to promote your application, but for many women around the world. This month, at the end of this month, 3rd of September, I am hosting the Feminine Leadership Summit, where we are uniting together with different female leaders from all over the world. And this might be an excellent stage for you, or maybe for your partner, to promote as well the application. So the Feminine Leadership Summit is now in all over the world, and it has the purpose to empower, to motivate, and to inspire so female leaders, female entrepreneurs, and to teach them how to grow and to become a real leader. And in my opinion, so the application we save, it resonates, 100% with the stage of the Feminine Leadership Summit, which could be, of a great help to all the women around the world, but in my opinion, also to thousands of companies and organizations that are supporting women globally. So I would love also to know your opinion in this regard before we are closing our interview. So how
Yeah,
could you support organizations as well, around the world, companies
yeah,
where are involved female leaders?
yeah. Yeah, so I'm more than happy to give or extend a full support. And maybe what we can do is, for a start, if there are any companies who'd come because of Global Leadership Club, the first 6 months we can give them the thing for free. And because the individual app is free anyway, but the company the workplace app we can give them for free as a value of our appreciation to what you have done and what the leadership club is doing. And yes, we need to empower women, and we need to bring safety as a normal thing in our life, because everyone deserves to be safe. There is no one who deserves to be abused. No woman, no children, no man. No one deserves to be abused. Everybody deserves to be respected and be safe. So yeah, we are there in this, and we are committed to this. We want to see a safe world, a better and a bright world for all of us. Yeah.
Thank you so much. This topic touches really very deeply my heart. And I am aiming even, like to have a collaboration shape with We Save Women around the world, and to support, women who are in danger. I have been there. I am a domestic violence survivor.
Wow.
Women who have been there or who are still there, I am sure that they are feeling it deep inside of them. Do so. My past marriage, I still do have a very profound trauma. But being an expert in human mind and behavior work, so I am doing my best, to embrace that, uh, to let it go in the past. But sometimes when we are touching this type of topics, it's surfacing up,
Yes. Yes.
like
Mm.
all the memories are coming back, which is absolutely normal, even if I'm talking about 20 years ago, which is very long time ago. But that doesn't belong anymore to my life. But I would love to be
Oh,
involved, to the protection and safety of global women around the world. And a message of encouragement from my side to all the global women who are experiencing domestic violence and abuse as well. Prioritize yourself, honor yourself, love yourself. And first of all, respect yourself, because if you're not gonna do that, later on, you might be regretting that you didn't taken a decision on time. Save your life and stay safe. Thank you so much, Samson, for bringing such incredibly value to the Elite Global Leadership Club, the public relationships platform, where we are learning and teaching as well how to build up healthy and sustainable relationships in a very positive way, implementing or using kindness, empathy, and human compassion. Blessings to all of you, and I see you in the next interview session. Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you.